rushing to denounce David, and some of these people are complicit in what David did, including his own family, who's now calling for him to get the death penalty. I'm so proud.
Now, when I seen this, I was like, you know, y'all got a point, man. Because I feel like if you touching kids, nigga, you deserve to go on. You put your ass in the ground. You touching kids, you put hey, listen, man, the world will be a better place without you. I'm sorry. Because God ain't create that, folks. That's some devil shit. And anything devil needs to get the fuck out of this earth for them grave. But all I'm gonna say is, where was y'all when he was doing this the whole time? What was y'all at? Because when he caught when the body first got found, he went to his mama house. When the body first got found, he signed all his assets over to his mama. It's a video of his big brother sneaking Celeste backstage at a concert. So now y'all want him to get the death penalty? No.
Hey everyone, my name is Cassidy Clark. I was in the Here With Me music video when I was 18 years old, and I'm gonna talk about it. I submitted for the job via casting networks and I got casted. It was a 12-hour shoot, very low pay, non-union job. I met David's whole family. His whole family was there because he was a minor at the time. I was 18, he was 17, and when you're a minor working on set, you have to have your one guardian present, but his whole family was there. I met his younger sister, who is probably
he got a younger sister?
the same age as Celeste would be.
That's crazy.
And he has a younger brother as well. During the shoot, I played his girlfriend, and that was that. We followed each other on Instagram just for the sake of, oh, you shot with me for 12 hours. We might as well follow each other on Instagram. We honestly didn't really.
I don't know why they'd be mad at her. They probably just mad at everybody at this point.
Pretty outgoing, and we just really didn't click. If anything, I felt like I was kind of bickering with him. But that's besides the point.
Yeah, because you're a weirdo.
Making this video is because I've gotten quite a few messages of people asking me if I have anything to do with this, if I know what's going on, and I just wanted to put an end to it. I do not associate with David by any means. I'm an actor. I literally have nothing to do with him. I did it for a job. I did it for a check. I didn't know who David was. I don't follow him on Instagram anymore. I'm going to remove him as a follower. And I think that he deserves even more than what's happening to him right now.
Sure.
He's a monster. And I do not associate with him by any means. I'm not making this video to make this about me. I'm making this video to put an end to my association with David. Like I said, I've been getting countless amount of messages, comments, stuff like that. I know this video is going to get the same thing, but at least I'm saying I don't associate with David, and all justice to Celeste Rivas and her family. I don't associate with David by any means. David Burke, I don't associate with you.
Damn.
And
I don't know how much of this is genuine concern and desire to let the world know she has no affiliation with David and what he did to Celeste.
Right.
Or just clout chasing, main character syndrome. I don't know. Because she could genuinely be concerned. People could be hitting her up. Or this could just be her trying to make herself the center of attention.
Yeah, you never know.
I can't call it. Because obviously, right, like if she was just somebody who was in a music video, you know, a couple of years ago when David was 17, then obviously, right, she has nothing to do with this Celeste situation. And anybody who thinks she does is just stupid. It's crazy. But I don't know too many people who is hitting you up, leaving you hate messages over a music video you was in a couple of years ago, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe there are people out there like this.
Yeah, maybe.
I misspoke. That's not the actress from the One More Dance video. That's just an actress from another music video that David did a while ago. But the actress from the One More Dance video actually spoke out against David, and she took to her Instagram story. Now, in the One More Dance video, David used an actress that essentially looked like Celeste or had the same profile as Celeste with the curly hair, lighter skin tone. And a lot of people believe that, you know, that this actress was playing Celeste in David's sick little, you know, like a music video. Right. And she wrote, "I'm so disgusted and saddened about the evil done to Celeste Rivas Hernandez. She was the age I was when I was also groomed by a musician. I hate that I was used in that disgusting man's little sick game. I hate everyone, especially Interscope.
I don't know.
Call it on music streaming platforms and industry stakeholders to remove all music by the artist David from their catalogs. David, whose legal name is David Anthony Burke, has been charged with first-degree murder with special circumstances, etc., etc., etc. They went through the facts of the case. They also said right here, Celeste's case is not isolated. It is part of a devastating global pattern of femicide, the targeted killing of women and girls by men who sought to control them, silence them, or eliminate the consequences of their own predatory behavior. Prosecutors allege David abused Celeste for over a year, beginning when she was 13, then killed her specifically
it started when she was
protect
11,
his career. That is femicide. That is what it looks like when a girl's life is treated as a threat to be neutralized. She was a child, and she deserved protection from the very industry that gave this artist a platform, a label deal, and a global visibility. The music industry has a responsibility that goes beyond commerce. When an artist has been charged with the abuse and murder of a minor, a child who was drawn into his orbit through his music and public persona, continuing to stream, promote, and profit from his catalog is a choice. It is not a neutral one. I agree with this so much, bruh. Right? I agree with this so much. Even YouTube coming out recently and saying, we've demonetized David. Like, that's enough? No, remove his catalog, right? Remove the visibility. Because if the algorithm is working on his behalf, right? Because right now, if people are flocking in droves to listen to these songs and take away these nuggets from these music videos, well, that's going to create a surge that's going to push his music videos in the algorithm. So essentially what you have now is more people having the ability.
The reason that this is so dangerous is because if that's the case, don't get me wrong, I think David is a weirdo, but I'm also speaking from the business side of YouTube. If that's the case, they will have to take down a lot of fucking people. You know what I'm saying? And if that's the case, that means that all you would have to do, remember, David has not been to trial yet. So even though me and you, we know he's a weirdo, but he hasn't been proven to be a weirdo. So with all that being said, that means somebody could call the police on you and you can get arrested for something. We take down Pooh Shiesty shit too then, right? Take down Gucci Mane, all his old music. Take down Future. Perky's calling. You got kids going to take perks listening to this shit. So take that down. They're not going to take it down, bro, because the whole music industry, if you know anything about anything, the whole music industry is literally there to influence you to do bad things. They're not there to influence you to do good things. That's why Lil Durk, King Von, Youngboy, Pooh Shiesty, Bloodhound, Lil Jeff, that's why these people blow up. That's the reason. So we would have to take down all the Bloodhound shit. Everything Bloodhound would have to get took down then. That's not really realistic. You know what I'm saying?
Why didn't you guys drop him when this kid came forward in 2024 with all the evidence of what David was doing to Celeste before she was dead?
So back in 2024, I exposed David for dating a minor. I even had the photo and I showed it back in 2024 of him giving thousands of dollars to little kids to keep it a secret. But still, it didn't blow up. No one that saw it didn't really care that much. I mean, it got 100 likes, but it wasn't like, oh shit, like we need to do something about this. Like I was the only one basically doing something at that point. And I had no idea that it was connected with Celeste. I just knew that he was dating a minor. But it was genuinely crazy. Like, that shit is genuinely crazy. The kid who sent me those photos, his name is Gonzalo, a.k.a. Ponzalo, the one from his Discord server. He was scared. I remember I was posting some videos about it. He texted me, he told me to delete them. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he was scared. I don't know if David threatened him or something, because he was telling me to delete the videos. Like, he was scared that David was gonna come and hurt him or something. I remember David was collabing with all these famous people and shit like that. One of the famous people that David hung out with and was collabing with stood out to me the most for some reason, because it kept on popping up on my For You page. It was Jason the Ween and David. I could tell Jason the Ween actually liked David a lot. They made a song together. Jason the Ween was on stage with him, filming him with a camera. And I just remember seeing that, and I was like, bro, I wish I was famous so I could tell him. Like, it genuinely does suck, but I'm just glad that we got that mother in jail. But genuinely, I'm so glad that we got him in jail.
Jason Tween initially came out and said David was innocent when Celeste was first discovered in his trunk. Then
I
he
know
came back
his
and
face.
kind of like recanted and retracted everything he said. He said, bruh, like after the new evidence, obviously David is guilty. So he did do his due diligence to come back and say that David is guilty. But even like Jason Twin has still been receiving a lot of backlash recently. He's even threatening to sue this particular Twitter page that made a post claiming that Jason was directly involved in Celeste and David's situation.
Y'all gotta stop threatening to sue people that ain't got no damn money.
Nah. Directly involved. Okay, bet. All right, bet. I bet. Nah. I'm saving this shit. Let me save this shit. I might download videos. Actually, let me screenshot this shit, bro. Screenshot both these shits before you delete them. What's one? Let's go one more, bro. Hope Rain Bet's paying you enough, buddy. Hope Rain Bet's paying you enough, buddy. I know exactly how much they're paying you too, buddy. Hey, they offered Ween updates bread too. I know exactly. Hey, it's not enough. It's not enough, buddy. Hey, matter of fact, bro, I'm about to hit Pokey up, bro. We're gonna double sue your bitch ass. Hit you with a double lawsuit, motherfucker.
No, you're not.
Bro, I can't stream it more, bro. Like, bro, why is this like...
What the fuck are you
Why
crying?
is this like lying on me, bro? Literally lying on me, just falsely accusing me of shit.
They're not falsely accusing you, nigga. You came out and defended the nigga. That's why when your friend get locked up with a body in his car, you don't jump on, the first thing you do is don't jump on the internet and be like, he ain't do that. Woo. How you know? You don't know what the fuck this nigga did? So if you ain't never get on the internet, I feel like if you ain't never get on the internet and defend the nigga, yeah, you retracted your statements, but you got on the internet and you defended him. You know what I'm saying? The first thing you should have said was, I don't know what's going on, but I can tell you one thing, nigga. If any of that shit is even a little bit true, like, I'm going to be disgusted and I'm going to be like, you know what I'm saying? You don't come out and defend nobody like that when they find a little girl's body cut up in this nigga's car. Like, hell no. Even they could be my own damn mama. I'm going to be like, mama, what the fuck you got going on? I ain't just going, you know?
The fake crying didn't really help the situation because it's kind of like making a mockery out of the situation.
Yeah.
Now I do know he's fake crying not because of Celeste, but he's fake crying because this is him saying he's gonna sue because he's emotionally distressed. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of making a mockery out of this situation that's really serious.